Hi Aquarius, this is your oracle reading for September, and I've chosen a specialized reading this month, and it not only for September, but it applies for the whole year until next September. So it's a nice reading for you to reflect on, and it has to do with your life purpose and career. Okay, so I've drawn 6 cards, and it's a general reading, so you might find inspiration within each card, or all of them all together, or maybe none, and maybe you have other ideas or maybe words that popped up during this reading. So it'd be nice if you share those in the comment section. Let's say if a job comes in your head that I didn't talk about, feel free to share it at the bottom, and so others could see it as well and gain some more inspiration from this reading. So we'll begin with the first card, and just bear with me because I might jump from card to card because I'll see some that connect with each other. So this reading here, just to distinguish between life purpose and career, a life purpose, it doesn't necessarily mean a wage-paying career. Some people decide to mix both together. They find their calling and they decide they want to make income at the same time. But your life purpose, it doesn't necessarily mean in this lifetime that you'll get paid for it. So one example that I give is you could be making money from, you're a salesperson or you're a construction worker, but at nature, you're a very good psychologist, and people come to you for advice, both your friends and your family, and you never get paid for that. But it's also a job as well, and most counselors get paid for something like that. So I hope you could see what I mean and where I'm coming from, just so you get an idea. And a lot of people are always stressed, what my life purpose is, what career I should be doing. So I do feel, there is more time than we think to learn something and to dive into something that we love, to explore our passions. We might change career path many times in this lifetime, and that's okay too. So overall, let's take a look at your reading. I do feel, just seeing the let go and support card here together, there are many fears and insecurities involved with perhaps some of you making a career change. And I feel like there's a lot of negative self-talk, like I can't do this, or maybe I'm too old for that, or something like that. And just to let you know, your ego, it's going to be, if your life purpose is big, your ego is going to be bigger as well. So you're going to be hearing little voices telling you you can't do this or you can't do that. Just ignore them and, acknowledge they're there and say, okay, like, I accept you're there. As the saying goes, have tea with your demons and then they'll go away, okay? So you've been forcing too much to solve a situation, and this card here, let go, walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. All right, so there's something that you've been putting too much stress and energy in, and you're not coming up with an answer because you're trying too hard to solve the problem, okay? So this is a card of letting go and release your fears, either through writing or speaking out loud to the universe, asking it to, tell it, I'm tired of dealing with this situation. Here you go. You could deal with it. And then feel the freedom you feel and the peace inside of you once you've said that. And having faith in the universe, that's just enough for things to start to happen, for ideas and, more clarity to come to you. You could then pay attention to your thoughts and feelings and what ideas come through. Okay, especially a big thing for me is writing down whatever it is you fear or your hopes and your dreams, because it takes it out from your head and puts it down on another source, which is the piece of paper. And that's where you can track certain themes or patterns, like certain words that pop up, like creativity, travel, and you could see a reoccurring theme happening. So that puts things more into perspective and brings you more clarity. So from that, you could find an answer more clearly, okay? So take your fears and insecurities out and put them on another source. Just put them on a piece of paper, burn them, toss them out somewhere. Okay? So this is the time this year that you need to really believe in yourself, that you'll make things happen, and to have the courage to start achieving your dreams. Okay? And your life purpose fully supports you. So the support cards, it is here. So if those of you want to make a career change, now is the time here. You'll notice the universe giving you opportunities for maybe taking a class on the side, maybe getting involved with volunteer to see how you like this new career, giving you some sort of training, or just overall opening the doors for you. Okay, even if that's giving you some time throughout the day, taking an hour to work towards something that you love. Okay, make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're setting your priorities, putting up boundaries for those who are getting in your way too much, whether that's friends or family, and just focus on having that time. You know, you could be 4 hours a week or 1 hour a day, half an hour a day. You choose, you work it around your schedule. But overall, you are supported in this. And because you believe in this desire or dream strongly, you're being guided because it's being aligned with your interests, your talents, your values, everything. Okay? So let go of any fears. And most importantly, anything that you'd love to do, especially if you're in like a creative or artistic kind of field, you don't have to be perfect. Don't compare yourself to others, and don't wait to completely master something, because it'll never be 100% perfect. That's the beauty of creation, is you just start and you get divine guidance along the way. Okay, just start. That's the main message I'd like to give to you. Okay, let's see here. And also spending time outdoors, or maybe an animal, that's going to give you a lot of happiness during this year. Maybe you're thinking of bringing an animal in your life, or just overall, maybe you're taking care of a friend's pet. And that's going to give you a lot of healing, I feel, because animals, they're wonderful, magnificent for that. So they have a lot of healing energy to enjoy, to give to us. All right, let's see here. Okay, so I jumped over to the two. So we'll begin with the first one, children. And that I'm going to connect it with teaching, because I feel that it is a very strong message for you. Okay, something that has to do with teaching. You inspire young people to learn. It doesn't have to be children. It could be youth, like teenagers even, but younger people. Okay, you have the ability to inspire and teach others, and they look to you, they look up to you for reliance and leadership. Okay, but children, you feel very much connected to, or they're drawn to you because they trust you and they look to you for their inspiration. So your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. You could choose this as a profession, so anything involved with being a teacher, or holding workshops that have to do with getting kids together, maybe even daycare. It could even be that you're a child and youth counselor. You are a very humanitarian sign, so you would be good at influencing future leaders and to help develop and inspire children and youth to become caring and compassionate leaders of the world. Okay, so I do see that you have a big purpose in the world. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be in an institutional, a conventional environment. It could even be that you're taking care of a friend's child. It could be that you're babysitting just for some side cash here and there. Overall, anything that has to do with nurturing and taking care of children. It could even be that you're meant to be a mother, okay? Many of you might even, or a father. It could be that you're bringing children into the world this year. And you're really, taking your time. You're not working, or maybe you're working part-time. And you're just devoted to really nurturing and giving love to these children. This is a big life purpose as well, okay? So it doesn't necessarily mean you need to be getting paid in order to be living on purpose. You already are living on purpose, whatever it is that you're doing, okay? everything you're doing is being connected and, helping you reach to your desired outcome, or the desired outcome of the whole planet, the whole world. All right. So anything I feel, even in nonprofit, because you have the justice card, would suit you very well. Something fighting for a change, maybe in the school system, or fighting for fairness and justice for a children's cause. It could even be overseas, helping children in poverty or anything like that. That's something that came to me right now. But overall, I do feel, being an Aquarius, you are very creative. You have a lot of talents. So I do feel it's necessary for you, if you want to, merge these natural talents into your field of interest. So you could do something that has to do with healing with art or music, or being, or animals, or even sports, or anything like that, where it helps you teach children to expand their skills and develop them. Okay, so you could be a sports coach, you could do babysitting, art and music therapist, even anything like that. That would be very well suited for a lot of you out there. And just looking at the butterfly in the teaching picture, this is a symbol of transformation, and you're kind of getting out of your cocoon this year and really spreading your wings, whatever it is that you choose to do, whether it's have your own business, or perhaps create a blog catered towards youth, maybe even using social media, so anything like that. But I do see you mixing an art form or a healing art area in your teaching. But whatever you do, even if you're not intending to teach, I feel like you're going to have a strong influence in the public eye or something. You're going to be very well recognized for your efforts. Hey, maybe you're thinking of creating a children's book, of writing, little poems or stories for children. That could be it as well. Okay, let's see here. So for others, just looking at the Justice card in itself, your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So this could be, you have a career in police work, in criminal justice, in law, investigation. You could be, using your human behavior smarts and just seeing through people and reading between the lines. I see a lot of you doing that, doing a lot of research and investigation. The sciences might even call to you social justice, nonprofits, like I mentioned. It could be that you might deal with a legal matter. Blah, my words are going nuts here. Okay. You could be dealing with a legal matter that you need to deal with before getting a job or getting something. So that could be happening for you this year. That's something that's a part of your life learning experiences or lessons or something like that. So don't see it as something stalling your process. It's just something that's necessary, and you need to believe that everything has divine timing. So if it's this year that you can't do something, doesn't mean you should give up. You should continue fighting for that, whatever it is you believe in. Okay, you could be in an organization where you're standing up for justice and helping other people. Okay, so that's something you know what that is, and it's something specific that applies to you, that you feel a cause that's very strong to your heart, like activist of some sort. You could even be needing a criminal records background check, okay, to get into a certain job like social work or teaching, something like that, okay? Overall, like I mentioned before, you are very artistic. So engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area in your life. So it doesn't necessarily mean you'll make money from this art that you make. Perhaps you like painting, jewelry making, arts and crafts, anything like that. You have a colorful world inside you waiting to come out. This card is advising to you that you need to believe in your artistic abilities as a form of self-expression, okay? And for you to channel your guidance, your inner guidance, because once you create and you let that beautiful energy out from you, you connect with a higher divine, and it's easier then to receive messages of guidance and how to move forward in your life. So if a lot of you, looking at the let go and support cards, if a lot of you are very blocked or stressed, I do recommend that you might need an art form to use as your meditation to receive more answers in your life. So instead of staying stuck and being in a negative state of mind, find ways to unleash this energy into more creative avenues, okay? So painting your sorrows away or anything like that, creating jewelry, whatever you like, dancing even, just releasing that tense energy. You'll be shocked at, the rewards that will come to you, personally or, in the material world. It could be that one of your ideas catches and you actually do make money from them. So you really never know. We never do things that are a waste of time. Feel free to have an hour at the end of your hard day's work and, go nuts dancing and listening to music. All right. So sometimes you just need to step out of yourself and just go nuts and express yourself. But you are going through an area of transformation. And I do feel there's going to be a lot of awakenings for you this year. So hang in there. And if you do feel that I didn't mention a certain job or career, you could just mention it in the comment section below. So maybe others seeing the comments and watching the video, they could get inspired with a specific life path or career and maybe do some research on it, and you might be changing someone's life as well. So feel free to comment. If you'd like a personal life purpose and career reading, you could go down to the links below in my Etsy page and you'll see it. It's life purpose and career. I also mix numerology and astrology in there. It's one of my favorite readings, so feel free to check it out if you need more clarity and something more specific for you. Okay, so I hope you've gained everything there is to know at this time in your life. I hope you have a good year, and I will see you next month for your general reading. Bye-bye.